Senior Pooch and Calls Notes present Salmon and Sweet Potato Treats for Dogs. To get started, let's take a look at the ingredients to make sure we got everything that we need. We got salmon, mashed sweet potatoes, garbanzo bean flour, or you could use regular flour if your dog is grain tolerant, baking powder, chopped parsley, and an egg or flaxseed meal mixed with some water. Okay, my first confession is the garbanzo bean flour that we see right here. Looks kind of nice. A little bit tougher to make than I would have expected. What you really got to do if you don't can't find it in your local health food store, throw your garbanzo beans into a blender, not a food processor like I did, and um, put it on high. Continue to pulse it until it gets to that nice powdery state. Otherwise, well, I'll just say that the garbanzo bean is a lot tougher than it looks. Now, once you have all your ingredients together, you want to mix them up good. If you have a mixer, or you can just use your hands to get that nice, um, kind of pasty dough-like texture, and then preheat your oven to 350 degrees. At some point, your taste tester is going to come by and see what's going on. So make sure that all of your scraps and your garbage is well out of reach. Now you're going to roll that dough into quarter-inch to half-inch balls. Press it down on the cookie sheet. It's not going to spread like a regular cookie, so feel free to make them as close as possible there. Um, Once you got all that together, you're going to bake them for 25, 30 minutes, depending upon how crunchy you want them to be. You may leave them in there for an extra 5, 10, 15 minutes if your dog likes them a little extra firm. One thing I could have done a better job at was mashing up the sweet potatoes beforehand. I put them in there; they were nice and boiled and soft, and when I mixed them up, they went together fine with the other ingredients. But I did have to work a little bit harder to really get that nice homogeneous kind of mixture, everything kind of mixed together nice and evenly. Baker. But I can tell you that when I pull these bad boys out of the oven, just the perfect consistency for your older dog. Just a little bit soft, but nice little, a little bit of a crunchy um, crust on them. Just right, perfect. He really enjoyed them. Uh, Store all the survivors in a nice airtight container in the refrigerator. Probably last you a good 4 days or so, if they're not all gone by then. Thanks so much for listening, and an extra big thanks to Jody, who's Kolchak's mom, and all of our taste testers. Check out Senior Pooch and Calls Notes.